Good morning, everybody. Well, here we are in my grow room. It is pretty empty right at the moment, but in less than a month, I will be starting seeds because we know that in North Texas, the early bird gets the worm and then the heat hits. So, right now, there's not much to show you except for our hydroponic system. I wanted to update you. The last time we touched base on the hydroponic, Ron showed you how to change the nutrients, and it really did help our system when he started doing that. So I just wanted to touch base with you, let you see it, and we'll talk about a couple of problems, and we'll also talk about a couple of things that I'm excited about, not sure how it will turn out since I've never tried it before in the hydroponic system. So here we go. So here is the hydroponic system, and as you can see, it's doing pretty well. We have 3 different growth areas, and I'll show you them, but we have been eating on this steadily. This is Ron and I and the bunnies, so it is providing lots of food for us, and I love the lettuce off of this system. I've got some peppery lettuce. It's so awesome, and it's crisp, and it makes the best salads. We've done a lot of BLTs, just anything to use some of this lettuce up. So I wanted to just show you the 3 different startings that we've done. So this right here is our very first startings of lettuce, and it was the 1st of October that these were started. Now, as you can see, right here, we've got the lower leaves coming out, but we've also got these upper leaves, and these are the leaves we've been eating off of and clipping, and then it's growing in new growth. And it's doing that for each system or each lettuce plant. There's like kind of a butternut crunch lettuce right here. So this is the first planting of the greens that I've done. And I wanted to show you something, and it's going to be kind of messy, so hang with me here as I drip water all over the floor. But the root systems on these things, and that's what's starting to cause the problems. But can you see those roots? It's unbelievable. Now I've just pulled the entire plant out, and there's still root systems in the system itself. So I'm just going to pull this out. And so that is the problem, is that it's clogging the water. Look at this. And then we have backups. And so these roots are an issue. So we've talked about it, and Ron's like, well, maybe we could have used the bigger PVC. Let me get it back in here with all the roots and everything. Maybe if we used bigger PVC, we could have used bigger cups with bigger PVC. So that's just a problem that I have with everything. Also, the algae. We have had algae problems, and that is basically we're just going to have to wash the system more frequently. I've got dripping here. I want to know. I think it's just because I shoved it back in. So that is our first planting, and then down below here, this is our second planting. There's a basil. I haven't used her yet. I'll have to use her for something here. But these are our second plantings of lettuce. And these aren't causing any problems with the roots yet. Oops. There you can see a little bit of the root system. And then up here is our third planting of lettuce. Now I have a whole row that I haven't really used up here yet. For a couple of reasons I haven't filled that out. Number one, We're doing all we can to keep up with the lettuce. We've got number 2, just with the light system. It's going to be hard to have anything up there. It gets in the way of the lights. Right now, Ron's got this second light raised up so we can see the system. Otherwise, it kind of hangs right here for the bottom 2 rows. So the lighting isn't ideal, but I really don't know how to fix that. But here's my thing that I'm most excited about. On either side, follow it up, and it's a tomato plant. Isn't that cool? This one over here is really tall. All the way up. So there's the tomato plant. Now, the problems I have had with the tomato plants are I've had to move all the plants, the lettuces, away from the sides because it was conflicting with the tomato and I was losing leaves. I had leaves dying on them. And so that is a problem that I've learned about, moving plants away from the sides, give the tomato more light, I would guess. And now we're just waiting to see if they blossom and if we get any tomatoes off of them. I've never planted tomatoes in this hydroponic system before. If I ever, when I do it again, I'll start the tomatoes before I start the lettuce. Because I know that, it takes longer, but I just wasn't thinking about that. And so doing the nutrients really seemed to kick it into overload. I just started seeing some amazing results. Lettuces. Now we're in December 4th, 5th. I don't really know the date, but the first week of December. So we're at, I started the system the first week of October, but we've been using it very heavily. So this is, 2 months, and it's just beautiful lettuce. So if you are looking for a way to grow lettuce in the winter, the hydroponic system, this setup is perfect way to make that happen. Again, I've shared the link that Ron put plans together for what you see right now, and I'll try to share that below again with you. It's a pretty easy system. There's the bucket with the water and the nutrients, and again, it just sucks it up. It goes up through the tubes, starting at the top, and it just cycles through all the tubes. And then it goes back into the bucket, and it just, it's a complete loop. We don't add any water on a daily basis. About once a week when he does check the nutrients, sometimes he has to add water. This time he actually had to slow the pump down, and that's because of the roots and the problems we're having with the roots clogging the tubing. So the clogged tubing is one of the issues that we're dealing with. Also, just losing the leaves on the tomatoes. I don't know why. That's why I moved the plants away to maybe give it more light. So those are the problems. The benefits are it's delicious, crisp lettuce, and it's providing for, now this, it's just Ron and I, and like I said, our bunnies, because every time he goes out, he kind of trims the system up a little bit and takes it out to the bunnies. So it's all that we can eat, and it tastes so good. So I hope that you really enjoyed this update on the hydroponic system. I hope it's something you try. Let me know down in the comments if you have a system, if it's this type of system, or if you do any other type of hydroponics. Let me know. And I hope you guys have a good weekend and stay warm. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.